What is going on, guys? It's your boy Big Dylan and welcome back to another Armsday Rolls and Recommendations. This is May the 3rd to the 9th, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. So again, we're going to go through each roll individually and inspect each one. I'm going to give my opinion on which one is best. So for the Cirrus Art Rifle, we have fitted stock, appended magazine, injection mold, snapshot and hidden hand. Not the best roll in my opinion. Could be a hell of a lot better. Next one we have hammer forged from our range, which is nice. Feather mag, hand laid stock for more stability, snapshot and outlaw. So pretty okayish roll. You know, hammer forged on there to increase the range. Hand laid stock will knock off the range, but hammer forged will also make up for the range that we lose, and it'll also be a max stability roll. So pretty decent, but you know, outlaw again, it's a debatable perk whether you like it or not. The last roll we have fitted stock, appended magazine, reinforced barrel, snapshot and Icarus. In my opinion, I don't really want Icarus on an auto rifle. It's a pretty average perk. Again, if you don't like any of these rolls, you can hold on to the package, but for me personally, I'm going to be picking one up, and I'm actually going to pick the roll up in the middle with outlaw, mainly because of the max stability and the hammer forged makes up for the reduced range. So it is a pretty okayish roll. The next weapon we have I'm not even actually going to pronounce that hand cannon name, but the archetype of the hand cannon is really bad anyway. So Grenadier, single point sling, reinforced barrel, surrounded and Icarus. A bit more of a crucible roll I'd say, but again, you know, reinforced barrel down the middle rather than rifled is a bit of a kick in the teeth. Look in the chamber, quick draw, injection mode, zoomed and outlaw. I was going to say this would probably be a pretty decent roll, but you know, injection mode down the middle is sort of meh. But for me, I'll probably just delete the hand cannon anyway. Look in the chamber, quick draw, reinforced barrel, surrounded and firefly. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to pick this one up because look in the chamber, firefly, and I'll probably use quick draw in this one. Actually, I'll put maybe even use reinforced barrel. This wouldn't actually be that bad because the stability is pretty high on this hand cannon as its base anyway. So yeah, actually I'll pick this roll up with look in the chamber, firefly, and I'm going to give it a shot in PvE. May even try it in the Crucible if you know I'm feeling like Crucible today. But for the rocket launcher, we have the first roll. We do actually have counter mass on the end for a bit more velocity if needed. Heavy payload for more blast radius, tracking on there if it is needed. Perfect balance and quick draw, completely useless perks on a rocket launcher in my opinion. For the next one, we have a single point sling, speed reload, unflinching, javelin and lightweight. That is completely terrible. Why would you need unflinching on a rocket launcher? I do not know. First, really bad sights. We've got single point sling, flared magwell for quicker reload, tripod on there for through rockets in a mag, perfect balance and lightweight. They're all really bad. This is hard. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go with this one. Out of the three, I think it's probably the better one. You know, tracking on there is nice, heavy payload, and more blast radius. I feel like it's a little bit more better. They're all terrible, don't get me wrong. I'd probably hold on to the package this week and wait for next week, but I'm just going to get the first one just because. Anyway, I'm going to move on to my hunter and let's look at the last two weapons. So last but not least, again, getting into the last two weapons for what we are needing. Oh, completed a quest there, get that out of the way. A quick little package. Oh, fair enough. But let's get into the shotgun rolls. So we have danger close, rangefinder, lightweight, perfect balance and a rifle barrel with linear compensate on there for more range and impact. Pretty average roll in my opinion, nothing too special about it. We got aggressive ballistics on here for more impact, final round on there which is pretty nice for PvE, spray and play, flared magwell, perfect balance and a rifled barrel. Now I'm looking for a roll with full auto on, mainly for PvE, which I don't think we've got this week. Accurized ballistics, danger close, spray and play, lightweight, fitted stock and a rifled barrel. If it was up to me, I'd hold on to the package this week if I was you guys and just wait for next week, wait until there's a better roll. But for me, I'm just going to be picking up this roll down the middle because it's got final round on. and it's not too bad. It's got flared magwell on there as well for a really quick reload. Spray and play as well for an even quicker reload on top of that, so it's not too bad. I'll use it in PvE, give it a shot, something different to mess around with, but all the rolls are pretty average at best. The next shotgun, we have final round, hot swap, flared magwell, fitted stock and handlaid stock, so pretty, you know, average roll again, nothing too special. Danger close, spray and play, flared magwell, hand loaded and hand laid stock. Again, a very, you know, just average roll. For the last one, we have final round, battle runner, flared magwell, hand loaded and oiled frame. So, what's the first one again? Just quickly double check this. Hot swap. We don't really need hot swap. I'll go with the last one. Again, all the rolls are pretty average. You can hold on to the package if you want and wait for a better roll if you're, you know, wanting a certain roll, but I'm going to just pick this one up with final round, battle runner and oiled frame. I feel like it'll have a really quick reload and just pump shots out with this. But yeah, I'm just going to be picking that one up. And for the weapons this week, we have a Hacky hand cannon, a Omolon hand cannon, a other Omolon hand cannon, a Hacky sniper rifle and a Omolon sniper. So if you can only pick up 3 packages this week, you know, if you only have one character fully leveled for the gunsmith, I would definitely recommend picking up the Omolon Uffen hand cannon. I'd probably go for well, actually all the others are pretty average. The snipers are very bad archetypes, so I mean, if you want a sniper, go for a sniper, but definitely just make sure that you get the Uffen, as it is a very good hand cannon if they bring a decent roll. With something like luck in the chamber and rifle barrel, you know, that's what a lot of people like to have on the Uffen. But anyway, for the test weapons this week, we have a PvE, a PvE, a PvE, a PvE, and a PvE. So 5 PvE test weapons this week. Very nice indeed. Anyway, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for future Destiny content. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.